What was the first ever animal to gain consciousness? Henry.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Chaudhary and I am a lecturer in Evolutionary Anthropology at the University of Cambridge. It's a tricky one, but I'll do my best in the 3 minutes. So I think the first thing we need to establish here is what we actually mean by consciousness and how it's distinct from self-consciousness. Thomas Nagel in the 70s wrote a paper called What It's Like to Be a Bat. And the argument he was making is that an organism is conscious if it is like something to be that organism, if that organism has subjective experience. So if you think about your visual experience, you don't simply process robotically the wavelengths of light. You actually have the subjective experience of seeing brightness and seeing colors. The lights are on. And this is what we mean by consciousness, that there's subjective experience rather than robotic information processing. Now, it's a very difficult thing to study because the truth is I can't actually be sure of anything at all in this universe other than the fact that I personally am conscious. I know that I feel pain and I see colours and smell aromas. But it may be that no other humans or animals are even conscious. It might be that I'm the only sentient being and they are all robotic information processors. So it's very difficult to say for sure whether another organism is conscious. Now, perhaps the questioner was also interested in self-consciousness, and here we can answer a bit better. So scientists have a test they use called the mirror test, where an anesthetized animal, you put a mark on their forehead, and then when the animal wakes up, you present it with a mirror, and an animal that is self-aware, self-conscious, aware of their own existence, may look in that mirror and start touching their forehead to investigate the mark, touching their own forehead, because they recognize that the image they're seeing in the mirror is actually a reflection of themselves. Now, not many species pass this test. Some of the few who do include Asian elephants, killer whales, magpies, and indeed our closest living relatives, chimpanzees. So we might conclude, since both our species, Homo sapiens, as well as chimpanzees, our closest relatives, are self-aware and self-conscious, that the last common ancestor of humans and chimps about 5 to 8 million years ago was also self-conscious. But it's very difficult to know whether other extinct animals were self-aware and self-conscious because we can't do the mirror test on fossils. So I hope that helps. It's the best answer I can give for now. Thank you very much.